Taryn. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. So could you tell me why you've come in today?
Well, I'm just really frustrated with my boyfriend, and we've been dating for about 2 years now. We're still in school, but we're graduating next year, and I just feel like it's really time for us to take the next step and get engaged or something like that, or move in together or something. But um, he's really just not ready to take that next step, and it's really just frustrating me because I'm definitely ready, and I know that he's the guy that I want to be with for the rest of my life, and he's just really hesitant, and so it's kind of annoying and frustrating, just because he doesn't want to take the next step yet.
You've been dating, you're going somewhere in the relationship, and you're ready to move on, but he's just not. Is that what it is?
Right, and I mean, I guess he's just kind of hesitant, and so it makes me nervous that he doesn't think that I'm the one, and that he doesn't want to take the next step with me. And so that makes me feel like, well, do I know that he's the right one? It makes me question my own thoughts and feelings towards him. And so I just don't know if that's the right thing if he's hesitant. And it almost makes me feel like we should break up or something like that, or at least take a break. But anytime that I bring that up, he just says no, that's not what he wants, but he won't take the next step. So we're just kind of stuck.
So his stuckness, I guess, if you want to call it that,
Mm-hmm.
how is that manifesting itself in the relationship? How is that affecting you and him?
I mean, he says that he's fine and everything's good. I feel like he's pretty much acting the same that he has towards me throughout the relationship, other than just not wanting to move on. But he's pretty content where he's at right now. But for me, it's hard with my self-worth issues and stuff, making him feel like he doesn't want me and isn't ready to move forward or anything like that. So that makes me frustrated, and just really sad, and yeah.
Has he ever said that you're not worth marrying? Have those words ever come out of his mouth?
No, I mean, sometimes whenever we fight or something, he might say, like, why am I even with you, or something like that, because sometimes I make a big deal out of things that may be small, but he's never said that I wouldn't be worth marrying.
When he says those things, like you just mentioned to me, that's a perfect example, how does that make you feel?
It definitely crushes my heart, and just doesn't make me feel like I should be dating him anymore. If he is questioning why we should be dating, then I don't want to be with somebody that's questioning that. And I don't know, it's really hard hearing him say something like that, because I feel like he could probably get somebody better than me, and that's just a really hard thought to consider.
I'm hearing a lot of negative, so I'd like to focus on what about him do you admire? What about him do you want to marry?
Well, I feel like he's really caring, and just a kind spirit. He always tries to go above and beyond, and give me the things that I want. And we've been dating for about 2 years now, and I feel like we just work well together in the relationship, and we get along, and we have a lot of the same friends, and so that is really helpful as well, because we all get to hang out together and just have a good time. He's a really just genuine guy, and is really a manly man, and he's helpful with, any issues that I have, like with my car around the house or something like that. So that's really good. And he just genuinely loves me, and I know that it's just hard to consider whenever he's not wanting to take the next step.
Mm-hmm. I definitely am hearing that you guys have a lot of chemistry and you have a lot of interest and that you have deep affection for him.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the result in your mind if you could imagine if you didn't end up marrying him? How would that make you feel?
I would definitely be really crushed and upset. I'd probably feel like I wasted my time if I didn't end up with him, because I've put a lot of effort into the relationship, and I don't want to be wasting my time with him if I'm not going to be with him for the rest of my life. And it would be hard to not be with him anymore and not have that comfort, and I definitely rely on him a lot for things, and just to have somebody to talk to all the time. It's very easy just to go to him, and he understands the issues that I'm dealing with and going through, and he's a good listener, and so that would be really hard. And if we didn't end up together, our friend group would definitely change, and that would be really frustrating because we all get along really well.
It's clear that you guys share something, and that you share a relationship and an affection that I feel has the possibility for marriage. And one thing you mentioned was that he possesses a lot of empathy and he can understand what you're saying. So my challenge to you for this week is to discuss these talks with him and to really challenge him with how you're feeling about it and to be open and honest about those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week, when we talk again, we can talk about his response and maybe how you're feeling about that. Does that sound good?
Okay. I can do that.
Thank you, Taryn.
Thanks.